Hello everyone, Sirena Moon here. I just wanted to hop on real quick and wish you a beautiful beginning of the month of June. We have a lot of astrological activity this month. Some really good things though, really exciting things coming, which I'll talk about later, but I just wanted to do a quick reading, a quick group reading for the month of June for all of you who tune in. Okay, so be sure to subscribe, like, leave a comment, help me grow this channel. And this is, as always, this is a group tarot reading, but if you would like a personal reading, I would love to give you that, and you can just click on the link below for a personal reading with me. Okay, but this group reading, let's see, I'm just tuning into spirit. I'm tuning into our beautiful group, tuning into anyone who's going to be watching. And Spirit, would you please give us a message for our highest good about this month of June? About this month of June. Okay, what is coming up for many of us in this month of June? What is the overall themes for this month? What is happening for many of us? What are some special messages for those of us who are tuning in? Okay. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Very, very good. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, a big theme for those of you watching for this month is starting something new. This is the beginning of something very tangible, perhaps something you've dreamt of. It's kind of been in your mind, and now perhaps you're starting to see the buds of some of the initial growth of this dream of yours. Okay, there could be a new opportunity. There could be a new job for many of you with Pentacles that relates to money. But this is something that you can physically see, touch, smell, cuddle with. It could be a new relationship. It's something fresh and new right at the beginning stages this month, which is so exciting. And that's the biggest sort of theme of this month. Okay, so something new, something that you have manifested, and it's at the beginning stages. What is coming in? This is a very exciting feeling, a very exciting feeling of like spring and excitement in the air, and kind of starting a new phase in your life. And if you're still at the same job and this doesn't, you're not relating to that, a new job in that sense, this could be something new that you start, like a new habit or a new, for many of you, I'm feeling like a new exercise routine or something that puts you really in your body and you just feel really vibrant and really energized. That's a possibility too. It's like growing your strength, okay? So it's this new healthy habit or new healthy person or new healthy pattern, especially related to something that you're working on or that you're wanting to launch into the world that you've been kind of dreaming about perhaps this whole year. Okay, and that's kind of starting up, and wow, the world is your oyster. So the Two of Wands, there's a new door opening for many of you. Absolutely. Perhaps you're going to hear of some new adventure, new message. This could be a travel opportunity. This could be someone that gets in touch with you that is like, do you want to talk about this idea I have? Or this could, again, be related to this new launch of something, this new opportunity, job, or even person. It's at the beginning stages, but you're beginning to see where this could go. It feels exciting, and it feels like the possibilities are there. And it does feel like, again, there's this, I'm being drawn to the hand holding this coin and then the hand holding the world in his hands. It's something this month that you can actually begin to touch and own and have and begin to see how this is an actual real possibility that you can take action on with these wands. And begin to see the fruits of your labor. Okay, perhaps something you've worked on for a couple months now. All right, and the challenge this month, well, this is pretty good. So this is the Nine of Wands. There's the Eight of Wands in reverse. So yeah, so perhaps you might have felt really stuck, especially in your thinking. Okay. And the challenge, it's upside down, so it shows you've done a lot of really good work, but there's perhaps still some residual fears, residual feelings of, oh gosh, can this pattern change? You might feel triggered by something. But with it in reverse, it feels like it's not going to be a terribly daunting challenge. It's more like checking your subconscious, making sure that you're not preventing yourself from moving forward due to fear, but rather you're really saying, I don't have to live in a state of fear. I can choose a new path. In fact, you can manifest a new path based on your thinking this month. You can really say, you know what, in the past, I thought small. I didn't believe things were possible. Mostly I was afraid of making a change or of putting myself out there. I didn't feel confident, and it kept me in a trap of my own doing, okay? Because the message of this card is that she can walk forward. She's not really surrounded by swords, but because she has a blindfold on, she thinks she is, and she doesn't move forward. She stays stuck. But remember, it's in reverse, so it's kind of about just double checking that there's not this residual fearful energy. But for the most part, you've done a lot of good inner work, okay? You've done a lot of good inner work. It's just making sure that old habits, old subconscious patterns don't creep their way in, where perhaps you hear something, you're triggered, or you go into a fearful state, or you think, oh gosh, I don't want to go in that interview. I'm not confident enough. I'm too nervous, or I lack the experience. Oh, and then you kind of shrivel back, or you don't respond to an offer, to an email, or to an invitation. That's the feeling I'm getting from many of you. Somebody inviting you somewhere and you're like, oh, I'm nervous to meet this person. I don't know, will they like me? I'm going to sabotage this by canceling the plan, something like that. So be sure with the challenge this month that you're not, hiding, dimming yourself down, or shrinking back and going into an old habitual pattern, because you've done really good work. So the message, what is working, what is good, is the Ace of Wands. New action, putting yourself out there, being enthusiastic, taking action and moving forward. This is really exciting. With these two aces, this is a feeling that for many of you watching, this is a month of new beginnings, hands down, new beginnings. New beginnings that you're going to be able to, by the end of the month, really see some tangible results with. And what's working for you in your favor is taking fresh action this month on things, really on anything that is just making you feel kind of excited, taking action on it. If it's been something that, you've been cultivating, thinking about in your mind this whole year, maybe even last year, maybe making some drawing up some blueprints, some plans. Well, now's the time to take action on it. The smallest of action is going to go really far. So force yourself to do it. Tell yourself Sirena Moon is forcing you to do it, okay? I'm this little drill sergeant in your head saying, did you do it? It's me. I'm back. Did you do it? Did you take action on it? It's Sirena Moon. I'm just kidding, but you know what I'm saying? Just pretend like there's a voice in your head. If it's not your own voice, pretend it's my voice saying, gosh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take action. Even if it makes me nervous, or even if I don't know what the hell I'm doing, I am just going to take some action on this dream in my head, because it's really fertile ground. There's this really amazing ability to have something manifest this month. The energy is moving forward. It's like no more stalling, no more stopping, no more feeling trapped. There's this feeling of wow, finally the river is starting to flow. It's a really good feeling. Okay, and then some kind of unexpected twist this month. This is joyous gathering with others. Three of Cups is joy, celebration, party time, okay? So for many of you, some kind of opportunity, something you wanted, even if it's a relationship, something's going to connect through other people this month. So do say yes to any invitations you receive, or get yourself out there socially this month more than ever before. Just try and get out there, mingle with others, bump around with others, go out to eat, go to a park, go to the public swimming pool. Just go, just do whatever you can to be out with other people as much as possible, because there's some feeling of magic connectivity here, synchronicities, a feeling of something connecting. It could be even for some of you, I'm getting this feeling of, or maybe even this is for one person out there that watches, like you're overhearing people at dinner next to you, or you're overhearing people having a conversation next to you when you're out somewhere, and it's like, oh my gosh, that is the answer I needed. Something like that, where it's like you're getting your information through gatherings of people, okay? And for others of you, this is just like, calling up those friends, trying to make a plan. This could even be a plan that you say, we're going to get together in August, but you make it now, or somebody calls you with an offer. And you know what? Say yes, because it's going to be magical. There's like this really summery feeling. The card is so summery, and it's a feeling of gathering and joy, and something that connects out of it to something that's coming to fruition for you. Really begins this month, and it's for the next couple months. It grows, okay, and it's like go time, okay. And then the big overall theme this month, besides manifesting something in the beginning stages and a new fresh change, a fresh start, kind of a new door opening, is justice. Okay, so this is things coming into balance. This is what you've given, you get back. So if you've put a lot of energy into something, you're going to start to see the return of that energy. This could be for other people, like a settlement comes through in a positive way, or you hear news that's like, oh, thank God that worked out. Like, this is like the things that are like, crossing your I's, dotting your T's, red tape. These things working out in your favor for many of you. And for others of you, this is like balance and karma, feeling like, wow, okay, some of my good karma is cashing in. I did help somebody in the past, and now they're helping me. There's that kind of feeling where it's going, yes, everything is fair again in the world. Or it's something getting sorted out where it's like you're able to ask. This could be for some of you asking for fair compensation at your job, or asking for what is right for you, right and true for you, okay? And having the inner confidence and inner knowing that this month is a very good time to sort this out, to ask, and that you will receive that, okay? And for others of you, if you're feeling like something was kind of done to you, this could be through a job. Perhaps you were like let go, or perhaps the boss did something like, that made you feel like, gosh, that was so I feel so disrespected, that this month, by the end, there could be a balancing where you are, told you apologize to, or things balance in a fair way, and where you were kind of done wrong, perhaps recently, things come back into balance, and you feel like, oh my gosh, yes, it's made right. I feel I can forgive him. We can move on now. There's a sense of feeling like, for some of you, it's like, okay, like you get some kind of news that makes you feel like things are just again, where they kind of weren't just, okay, for you in the past. Like, so justice being served in a positive way. All right. So yeah, that's interesting. Let's see. So what else, Spirit, about June? Like, what should we put some extra focus into? King of Wands. Yeah, the wands, the energy, enthusiasm, moving forward. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So forward moving energy, taking action, moving your body. This is like, the Ace of Wands and then the King of Wands. So really making sure that you're expressing yourself, you're following your enthusiasm, you're taking action. And then the Seven of Swords in reverse, that definitely you no longer need to hide yourself. If you feel like there's something about you that makes you embarrassed, or that you feel like you haven't been honest to somebody else or to the world with, maybe there's a part of you that you feel like you need to hide from the world in some funny way. It's kind of saying, you know what, I'm I'm just going to be unapologetically myself. I don't have to keep secrets from others or from the world. It's okay. People will love me just as I am, and we all make mistakes, and we all have strange things about ourselves, you know? I mean, that's human beings. So, imperfectly perfect, that's what I'm hearing. So, you're imperfectly perfect, and it's time for you to not wait until circumstances are perfect or you yourself are perfect. This is like, I'm getting the feeling of somebody who's like, you know, afraid to put themselves on YouTube or something, or to go on a date or something until they lose some extra weight, you know, something like that. And it's like, no, just it's go time. It really is go time, and you don't have to be perfect in order to receive your good. Okay, so it's just, again, pushing yourself to share yourself authentically. And then the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, that's really interesting. So the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, King of Wands. So it's like, these are like the biggest versions of these beginning stages this month. So Queen of Pentacles is fertility, birthing into the world that which you want to manifest. You know, it's having plenty, prosperity, and seeing the results of your actions, your intentions, your dreams, your labor, what you've put energy into come to fruition. So that's pretty powerful. So I think the message this month is there's new things beginning. They are at the beginning stages, okay? But you're gonna see that they're gonna grow, and they could grow quite fast this month just by taking action. That's really powerful if you put yourself out there. And then what's a affirmation? I'm feeling this card for this month. Ooh, okay. As I forgive myself, I forgive others with ease. The Eight of Swords. As I forgive myself, I forgive others with ease. So yeah, forgive yourself. I'm also feeling this like Make-A-Wish little symbol. So forgiving yourself, forgiving others. So that might be related to this feeling of shame or something for some of you. Like you need to hide, or you're ashamed of yourself in some way, or something. And so you're like a little bit held back. So this is a month, this is a message to forgive yourself and forgive others, and that will move the energy forward. What else? This one. I join with others in a spirit of support and cooperation. Collaboration. Artisan. Okay, so yeah. Joining with others in a spirit of cooperation. And you got this card too. There's some kind of magic here in joining with others. Okay. So collaborations are big this month, okay? So, beautiful. So I hope that was a helpful message. And again, this is a group reading, but if you would like a personal reading with me, I love to give those. And you can click on the link below to get one of those. I love you all, and I will see you soon and talk more about the interesting astrology happening this month, because it's, wow. It's whoa, it's exciting. Okay. See you soon.